This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Gets fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just... Shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Set. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, 31! Check 15. Let's go!
Watson on first down. And a catch made by Hopkins. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Watson. Open man, the tight end fells. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. But they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Texans first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Stills the intended target.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 57 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Watson now to throw. This is Miller, complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
Defense, let's go. You go tight. You got tight. Slam. Jack. Kill. Alert. 54. Short.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson completes it to Miller. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 21 yards away as his guy. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Sorry.
Now Wilson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. These two teams all tied after one. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
Check nickel.
Let's go double count right here.
Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the shotgun, Wilson. Flush to his right. Open man is Gordon, complete. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, baby.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Texans' 43-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Again, Wilson. That's caught by Pettit. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Lynch. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Got it.
Hey, Mike 51. Watch the run. Neutral, quickly.
Hey, zero, 2 lanes.
Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st and 10, Watson flushed out right. He's got Fuller. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Switch gears. He's checking. Crash.
Throwing again is Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Lamar Miller. Miller with first down and more. And down to the 29-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. On first down, it's Watson. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kenny Stills, as the first half is winding down, and the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Rush in. Good job right there. Rotate. He's coming. Double up. Check. One left.
To throw again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Brings up third down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
40. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 14. 99. Check 99. Go. Motion.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He's got Lockett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Let's go, fellas.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey,
watch it.
front left. Still got 4 down.
Wilson going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Hey, 0.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 33 yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here.
And that's good for another Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Front left.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he's going to go down again. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now it's Wilson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now Watson. It's complete. Stills. That one goes for 24 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on second down. Watson buying time to his left. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Houston. Kenny Stills, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second and a couple. Wilson, he hits his running back, precise. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10.
Watch the edge. Check time.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw is Wilson. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Watch the run. They're running.
No pass.
Watch out.
Hey guys, listen.
On first down, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he's brought down. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? They'll try to run with Carson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. On third and goal, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Check.
Now Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fair catch made at the 25.
Let's go.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And the Texans first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
24.
This is Miller. And an alley to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Break the set.
18. 55. You. 59. 10.
Watson now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finding fouls complete. Touchdown, Houston. Darren found.